Hi, Sensei Johnston here from Boundless Martial Arts. And in today's video, I'm going to go through some exercises for your body that you can work on and use to help with your muscles and your stability, as well as for your front kicks. And another drill will be how to apply this into your Saifa kata to make that kata even better. So whether you're an adult student, young or old, or even a younger student, mom, dad, you can do all these exercises at home. You can help your kids with them, or you can use it for your own training to make all of your training better and your karate better. Okay, let's get into it. If I were to ask you to say, hey, I want you to have a foot race with one of your neighbors, who do you think would win? Kind of a funny question, right? But what's really interesting is that when it comes to the human body, we take all of these things for granted. Even just things like walking, and we can all do it. We can all walk, we can all run. But when it comes to doing the physical exercise and like being in shape with things, that's a whole different story. And when you look at someone, if I was to look at my neighbor, I wouldn't necessarily be able to tell how good a shape that they're in just by looking at them with clothes on. I mean, you can't tell, and even what's going on the inside of the body, the muscles, you can't see from a distance. You can only really tell when people are executing, techniques, movements, running, exercises, all of these kinds of things. The exercise that we're going to talk about today, I want you guys to work on, is simply lifting your legs straight up, lifting your knees straight up and straight down. Now, there are different versions of this, and whether you just lift it up to here or you go all the way up to chest height and back down. It's a very simple exercise that we can do with both sides of the body. But let's think about all the different muscles that we're activating when we're doing this, right? We're activating, our lower abdominal muscles, our hip flexors, our glutes, right? It's stretching out our back. We're working on our hamstrings, right? All these muscles are connected in this chain through the body, right? And if we do a few here together, right, it seems like a very simple exercise. It's low impact, right? Really nice to do. But the more that you do them, you're going to wear your body out, and really, really easily. You don't believe me? Try doing 100 of them, right? And 100 is a simple kind of exercise where you're just lifting up, going down, right? Count to 100. Count to 100 per leg, and you're going to notice everything's going to start getting really tight and fatigued with this. We use these muscles all the time in the martial arts. We're using our hips, right? Our glutes, our hamstrings, our back, and this is lifting the knee is the key to doing a good front kick, right? In karate. If we don't have the muscles to drive this up and drive it fast and strong, then we'll never be able to do a good front kick. Now, with that, we can do this at different speeds. We can do this fast. We can do this slow. We could go up fast, right? We could go down slow and controlled to help work with our balance. This is great, especially for small children who are working on their balance, right? Kids often fall down pretty easily, right? But either way, this is a great exercise to do. I use this simple exercise as part of my own warm-up on a regular basis, right? When I'm doing my own training. So I recommend it for you guys. Next, moving into your Saifa kata. In Saifa, we end up in this position and we do this step across. And so this leg is pointed this way. And what I need to do is at this next motion, when I turn, I need to square up this leg so that I can lift this back leg up, right, in the kata, right? Don't worry about the arms for now, right? But from this position, right, we're stepping across. This leg needs to square up. I can't go from here and lift this leg up, right? I can, but to have it stronger and more explosive, I want to turn this more forward so that I can drive this knee upwards. Right, and then same thing on the other side. Right now, my lead leg's on an angle. I'm going to want to turn it more straight so that it drives this leg up in a natural way. Okay, if that makes sense. For your own front kicks at home, put something in front of you, put a chair or a box or something, so that when you do your kicks, you're lifting up your legs and you're kicking over top, right? As opposed to swinging. We don't want to swing our leg. We want to lift, right? Drive that knee up, kick straight and back down, right? The premise of this is that the front kick feels like it's going in a straight line, just like a punch, right? The punch doesn't do this and then hit its target. The punch goes from point A to point B like a bullet, bang, and hits its target. We want the same thing to happen with the kicks and with the legs, but we have to condition our body to be able to do that first, to be able to lift it up, to enter with it, right, and go right back down without it looking like a swinging kind of kick. If that makes sense. I hope this video has helped you out. Practice your front kicks. I look forward to seeing really good ones the next time I see you.